परमार। ਹੁਣ मैं बेनती करांगा महताब सिंह गिल।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਿੰਦ ਦੀ ਚਾਦਰ Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur. Guru Tegh Bahadur ji gave his head for a faith he did not even believe in. He showed us that we need to show respect to everyone, no matter who they are or what they believe in. He stood up to defend the fundamental right that we all can choose who we want to be, regardless of the situation. Jako koi na rakhe prani, tis tu deh asrao. Guru Tegh Bahadur ji sacrificed his life not only for the sake of those Kashmiri Pandits who came to help him. He sacrificed his life to show the entire world how to be a true Sikh, how to live fearlessly. Hi, my name is Mehtab Singh, and today I'm going to be talking about how Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Shahidi teaches us to fight today's tyranny, which is not only limited to the common people being oppressed from higher-ranking individuals, rather it is also breaking free from the shackles of Maya, this illusion that we believe to be real, which is what is really leading us away from the path of being a true Khalsa. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji made what is probably the most significant sacrifice in history. He taught us to see the entire human race as one, no matter who or what they believe in. The Kashmiri Pandits were from a religion that Guru Nanak Dev Ji preached against, but he made a huge sacrifice for the exact faith in his ninth form. This is a lesson on how we are supposed to live. We have gone astray, indulging our own desires, treating everyone else as enemies. We have fallen prey to ego. This has weakened us because we can't fight the tyranny of our mind. And if we can't find the tyranny of our mind, which is polluting us to the inside, how will we be able to help everyone else? How will we be able to fight tyranny? How will we be able to fight the tyranny of today's world? The corruption of our governments, the corruption of our governments, the corruption of our communities, the corruption in our daily lives. We have forgotten the one fact that everything is under the control of Vaheguru. Hukum hai andar sabko, bahar hukum na koi. And we think that everything we do is defined by our mind. We forget that Vaheguru, the Paramatma, is everything. Every single thing we do in today's life, or anytime, anything that happens, it's all the will of Vaheguru. When Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji made a sacrifice, he did not ask for any gratitude or any recognition. He wanted to show everyone how we as people today need to live. We can't be afraid of death because it is because of this fear that we cannot fight against tyranny. The fear of death comes by following the mind and becoming engrossed with the illusion of Maya, or the state of our mind called duality. This is the distinction that our mind makes under the veil of Maya, like what is good or bad, or what is right and wrong. This illusion of Maya distracts us from the fact that there's nothing good and there's nothing bad. Most people who are stuck in this duality, they get stuck in their ego. And this ego is what stops us from helping others. Because if we are so mind-facing, how will we be able to fight? How will we be able to fight for others, stand up for others who need help, if we can't even realize that we are not who we think we are? Their ego tells them that this person is bad, they did this to you and that, etc. They listen to this and become slaves to their mind. They think about duality like this. It's like a wall that separates us from Paramatma and the real. It separates Paramatma and the real and this illusion. Sorry. Anything that sorry.
Okay, separates the illusion.
Yes.
Anything that
separates. Duality is like a wall that separates us from Vaheguru and separates us between Vaheguru and this illusion of Maya. Maya is like one side of the wall where the duality rests, where we see everyone as good or bad, and then the other side, once we break through this illusion, when we break through this wall, we get to see Vaheguru. We see the jolt inside of everybody, and this jolt is when we see this jolt, we realize that every single little daily thing every single little event that happens in our life, anything from as little to as a fight with probably your siblings, or something as big as your job, losing your job, or even something even bigger like a political issue. It all comes down to the fact that all of this is the play of Vaheguru. And when Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji rose above this, he considered himself to be lower, the lowest of all. He did not consider himself superior to anybody, and that is why he gave such a big sacrifice. When he sacrificed him for the sake of this freedom, it set a spark. This spark became a fire, which continued to glow through the Khalsa that we know today. It teaches us how to face death, how we should respect each and every single person in this world. We need to keep this flame of a pure Khalsa going today. We have fallen astray, forgetting who we have fallen astray, falling for this ego, this duality. And if we become these manmukhs, these self-willed people, how can we stand up for each other? How can we fight this corruption that happens today? If we become good, we need to all become gurumukhs. This gurumukh is not only someone who is just considered spiritual. They need to be strong. And this all starts with training our minds, reading Gurbani with pyar, and training our minds to become fearless saint soldiers. Remember to be like Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, Bhai Mati Das Ji, Bhai Sati Das Ji, Bhai Dayala Ji, these shaheeds who sacrificed their lives for the sake of our freedom.
Okay, the sake of our freedom. Just finish it off.
All these shaheeds who sacrificed themselves to keep truth alive. I cannot describe it in any more words. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
ਸਿੱਖ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ, ਸਿੱਖ ਫਿਲਾਸਫੀ ਐਸਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਾ ਹੈ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਟੇਜਾਂ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੋਲਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ ਘੰਟਿਆਂ ਬੱਧੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਔਖਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਐਸੇ ਮਸਲੇ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭਦੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਬੱਚੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਟਰਾਈ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਬੜੇ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਢੰਗ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ। ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਪਵਨੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ।